passing game. 210 of their 264 yards a game was through the air. Snap goes to Nolan Dieter. Dieter rolling out, firing down the field. He's got Philip Hobbs. Hobbs got behind Dominic Romans, who makes the tackle at the 40. It's a first down for Washington, brought to you by Imagineering Finishing Technologies. 30. Snap to Borlick. He's got Nolan Dieter to pitch it to on the option. Instead, Borlick hangs on. Now he gives it to Nolan Dieter. And Nolan Dieter still on his feet down to the 15-yard line short of the first down.
He's going to be right at the chains, about a half a yard short, Chuck, but a little dangerous. You throw the ball on the ground, the room and time, so he went ahead and threw it over everybody's head. Good call by Dieter. Just as the play clock expires, Washington gets the snap, and Nolan Dieter gets the touchdown. The Washington Panthers are on the board as Nolan Dieter. Panthers just a few yards away from hitting the 100-yard mark passing here in the first quarter. Now they've got it.
Nolan Dieter to his brother Garrick, and he goes out of bounds at the 14. Pick up a 32 on the play for the Dieter brothers.
Didn't think the guys trusted each other, the two quarterbacks for Washington. You know, when one quarterback throws the other, you could drop it and make your stats look worse, but not happening there.
Nolan Dieter throws to Philip Hobbs. Look at all the open space he has to work with. And Hobbs takes it down to the second down and 4. Nolan Dieter going to the sidelines. There's Darius Harton. He got the ball on one knee, but it's still a completion.
Alternative to traditional fast food, that's Subway. Subway. Eat fresh.
So on second down, Nolan Dieter rolls out. Now he decides to keep it himself, and he runs for the first down before he steps out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
All of those folks came together to say, hey, we'd like to see Washington and Clay on TV, and they made it happen, and we're glad to bring it to you.
So the Dieter boys hook up Nolan to Garrick for a first down up to the 27-yard line.
Yards in offense. Pretty impressive night.
Now Nolan Dieter throws Darius Harden with a nice adjustment as he started to slip on that catch and then was able to make the grab before he...
19 out of 36 passing with a couple interceptions and over 300 yards for Washington tonight.
Nolan Dieter throws to Garrick Dieter. He eludes one tackle but not the second, and the official blows the whistle.
And we look forward to servicing our clients and communities for years to come. Corporate Services, one of our sponsors for the high school game of the week tonight.
Dieter picks up the bad snap, and Nolan Dieter is going to head to the end zone for a touchdown. What a rambling run by Dieter, his third touchdown of the night. In South Bend, the final score tonight, South Bend, Washington over South Bend Clay 44-12. A very impressive performance by the Washington Panthers, who were able to score on offense, defense, and special teams, and really, Bob, dominated all three phases of the game.
They really did. They had a lot of big plays in all three phases, and a lot of the numbers that we had at the end of the game or that we had going during the game didn't reflect the interception returns, the punt returns, the sacks, just so many special things and so many heroes in that Washington Panther lineup. It was hard to come up with one guy, but there were a lot of heroes again tonight for Washington.
A lot of heroes, but only one scored 3 touchdowns, and he's standing by now with Bo Hunt.
WHME TV 46 high school football player of the game, Nolan Dieter. Nolan, 260 total yards tonight, 3 touchdowns. So what does it mean come out here tonight on a Saturday night? You guys at the spotlight, face a South Bend Clay school, and you guys won 44-12.
Well, it just feels great. Our defense came out very strong today. They had a couple of miscommunications on some plays, but other than that, they played really great today. And offensively, we did have a pretty good game, but it wasn't our best game. We could have had a few more touchdowns, but our offensive line was blocking really good. And the 2 quarterback thing with me and Pat, it confuses the defense. They don't know who's going to have the ball or anything.
We talked about that a little bit, how defenses can scheme against it. It's very hard to do that. Another thing out there is you got your brother to throw to. You must have a lot of confidence being able to work with him and maybe talk about it at night a little bit too.
Yeah, me and my brother, we're on the same page at all times. Whenever we have something going on at practice, when we need to work on it, we just go home and we throw the ball in the backyard and we get it done.
WHME player of the game, Nolan Dieter. Congratulations, Nolan. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you.